Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Gordon Collier. Central Texas landowners say they're caught in the crosshairs of an AI data center development that could change their rural way of life. Today, they presented a petition for an agricultural development district to the McLennan County Commissioners courts in hopes of blocking potential data centers. News 10's Nate Smith joins us with a look at why county leaders voted to deny the petition.
The law allowing for the creation of agricultural development districts has been on the books since 2001, but it's never been used. Today, residents were looking to use that obscure law as a last-ditch effort to shield their communities from data centers.
We need protection, and the reason we need it is because we have no voice.
Landowners from across McLennan County are looking to invoke Texas Agriculture Code Chapter 60. And hopes that the law designed for increased investment in ag resources can block massive data center projects from coming to the area.
The proposed agricultural development district will serve to ensure agricultural land remains agricultural and protect our future. It will prevent data centers from ruining cropland and grazing land necessary for Texas and Texans to survive.
Advocates argue the projects will threaten local water supply and bring deafening noise pollution, with the Texas Farmers Union backing the use of an agricultural development district to block data center projects, calling it a vital tool for safeguarding family farms.
So it's incredibly important that we do everything in our power to have that farm security, to keep our family farms in business, to make sure they're not driven off their land or having their water taken or their land taken.
But McLennan County Attorney Mike Dixon provided a dose of legal reality, pointing out that Chapter 60 doesn't possess the powers that many think it does.
There seems to be a misconception of what an agricultural development district is. For example, it has no zoning power, has no power to prohibit development in the district that doesn't agree with, has no authority to regulate the use of private property.
Dixon added that development districts are intended to fund farming infrastructure through actions like the use of eminent domain or issuing bonds for agricultural projects, with County Judge Scott Felton reiterating that McLennan County doesn't play a hand in the purchase of land or utilities for data centers, and they don't have the right to encourage or shut down such development.
We don't sell water, we don't sell electricity, we didn't own the land that sold to it, so those are the limiting factors right there.
While the court did vote against the development district, its members did say the concerns about data center development are valid ones and that they're looking for other avenues to address those concerns. Now, as it stands, the state has announced a moratorium on the approval of data center projects while it completes an audit on projects looking to connect to Texas's electrical grid. Reporting in studio, Nate Smith, KWTX News 10.